Needless to say, I'm the biggest, the largest. I did it. Oh, my voice can't get stuck like this.
Yeah, it comes right back.
All right, hey. All right, we're back. Needless to say, I'm the biggest, the largest. I did it. Oh, my voice can't get stuck like this.
Yeah, it comes right back.
All right, hey.
You're one sentence away from
Hello. Yeah, I can. How are you? I'm doing all right. Uh I was just looking for jobs for you, but I wanted to know how things went with that interview. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. If you need me to be a reference for you too, you can always put me down. I don't know if that's a need you have. Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah. You can definitely use me. I always just say I've known you for 1 year because, provides a little bit more credibility. Usually you can't say you known for someone less than 1 year. So I just say, yeah, we've been working together for a year. And we can kind of go over if there's somebody that reaches out. Um, how do you feel you do with your interviewing? I feel like we only went over a couple of basic questions, but you're probably fairly strong. What do you think? Do you think you're pretty good? Oh, I know. Yeah, I hate those ones. They'll say, yeah, like I had a guy they want to know like, oh, if you, like what's your favorite Netflix show? Or they ask like some personal questions sometimes, which is kind of annoying to me, but yeah, they definitely throw people off. Is that like yeah. Well, in that case, I think they're just looking for some personality points, so you just have to he didn't get the job. Let me just say that. We were thrown for a loop with that one. But yeah, there are some other ones that some kind of uncommon ones that come up. If you feel like you want to get some interview practice in, we could do like a mock interview. I could set up a mock interview for you with one of our volunteers. It's just like over. It would be over camera. But I think It seems like based on your history, I'm thinking you are probably fairly strong at interviewing. So I think for you, I might just really focus on finding you good leads. I'll send them to you the way I did earlier last week, well, especially if they're new and fresh. I like to apply like to the new postings. Today I found a bunch of a bunch of jobs for you. I'd like to just go through and look at those together if that is okay with you. All right, cool. So let me get my screen share here. If you run out of power, I'll just wait for you to rejoin. Okay. All right, this one says posted 27 days ago on here, but it was new on LinkedIn, so I'm guessing they are having trouble finding people. They must have reposted it. So oops, sorry, I lost where. Okay, cash processor, 19 to 23-ish, 22.66 an hour. It's Brinks, so you're probably familiar with their company. They like stock the ATMs and they, cash transportation. But here's the key responsibilities. I thought you did. Did you never work in retail? That's so funny. I for some reason I feel like in my, let's see what the yeah, 3 months of cash handling. Well, what about inventory control? I feel like you did inventory stuff when you were at the election. Um, I think for these jobs too, uh, that they're definitely looking for someone with a good background, like that doesn't have any, I mean, they can't hire anybody with any kind of criminal background to manage all this cash coming in. Uh, Anyway, I think these are good jobs. I'll send this along to you. Check it out. Let me know what you think. I'm finding all these from LinkedIn because I know you don't use LinkedIn, so I'm hoping to find stuff you haven't already identified. Okay, this one was like, I think it was just posted today. Okay, let's look through this. So office administrator. Um and a project coordinator also in here. So and then sorry, I'm probably scrolling too fast. Let me know. Okay. And you do have your bachelor's, don't you, right? Okay. Yeah, but they're only looking for associates. You have a bachelor's and you have over 5 years of administrative support. So I think you hit the qualifications. This could be a good industry to get into, that fire protection, fire systems. You could maybe like one day become a tech. I think you can do pretty well doing that stuff. Um, so I'll send this to you also. This one, okay, this was temp to perm, which I know you kind of have a little bit of a niche here. But there is no way to, I was gonna check their website and see if we could apply not on LinkedIn because it's just an easy apply. And I know you don't have LinkedIn, but let me show you the job first. Okay. Oh, it's with Chamberlain University. And then here's like the more what you'll do stuff. I know you don't have a whole lot of, I don't think you have a whole lot of HR experience, but I feel like you have enough experience that you could get an HR coordinator position just with the fact that you've handled documents and records and files. And they're asking for a lot. Let's see, qualifications. Or what was your degree in? All right, I say that's related. Or a related field. Okay. I mean, I feel like you could do the job. It is temp to hire, so I realize, yeah, you don't have any HR experience, so that could come up in the interview. Um, so maybe this isn't the best one. He's not bad though. 27 to 32. Okay, so probably not that one. And then this one just got posted yesterday. This is a print mail scan production associate. So there is some for this job, it is a little bit working with like machines like this digital printing equipment. I know you have to troubleshoot some of that. I couldn't remember if you have any experience with, I know you've worked with office equipment, but maybe not necessarily troubleshooting it. Okay. Let's see what the qualifications. So it just says strong proficiency with Microsoft Office, print production software, and scanning tools. So you probably don't have the print production software. But I mean, you do have a degree and 1 to 3 years customer facing experience. Okay. So I don't know. This one might be not great. What do you think? Okay, which ones do you think? The print production software, probably. Yeah, I know. I'm like, what kind of print production software, right? Is it just like I'm thinking because it's Xerox, maybe they print some specialty items, maybe like that need special software, like big signs or even stuff you print on like mugs and things like that. Um, yeah. Okay. All right, let's forget that one then. And then okay, let's see what this is. Oh shoot, no longer accepting applications for this position. Hold on, let's see. It was a data entry job. Oh, I guess they closed it. Wow, okay. Oh yeah. Okay, this is one I wanted to ask you about. How would you feel about working in like the medical field? Okay. We do have, so at Northwestern Medicine, we have a kind of a connection there. One of our business service representatives, she has a relationship with HR at Northwestern. Um, so I thought of you for Northwestern Medicine, not the university. So it's the one downtown, like River North, I guess, area. Um, I will let you read through the responsibilities, but I think you'll recognize this patient access specialist is like the person that checks you in when you go to an appointment. Yeah, I know. I don't know if that's true or not. Let me see if it says in here. Verifies eligibility. That's really weird that it's remote. Yeah, but it just doesn't make any sense. Why, how could you check people in if you're remote? You know what I mean? Like, they do. This is LinkedIn. So let me go to there. Just because we have that connection. Yeah, I'm gonna go check Northwestern's actual page. Let's see. Okay. Northwestern Medicine Corporate, day shift. Look at this. Okay, I guess it is remote work from these states. Yeah, but you can't do remote. Yeah, I know. I imagine you would be. Let's see where it said communication. Um, yeah, no, I really didn't realize that this was a fully remote job. I thought you like had to be in person to do this job. So yeah, that will not be a fit for you. Um, okay, what about a job with the county? It's probably near 26 in California, but these county jobs, I mean, you get a pension. Let me let you read what, and this was just posted today. Yeah, here's the requirements. Preferred. Yeah. Nobody has that certification. Everyone can use, I mean, anyone that's worked in an office for an extended period of time can use Microsoft. Okay. I think we should, I think I can find this one off of LinkedIn. Hold on, county jobs. Because I saw there's only an easy apply and I know you don't have. It's just a pain to find their stuff. So they are usually chief judge. Okay. Oh, that's internships. They make it really hard at the county to like find where their postings are. I don't know why. 'Cause what did that say? That said office of the chief judge, right? Okay. So chief judge, circuit court employment. And all I see are internships. Okay. You go back and try. Okay, finally. And it's just behavioral health specialist. Okay. So you would have to make a LinkedIn to even apply to this. So I don't know how, I know you're not a big LinkedIn, or you don't really want to use LinkedIn. So I would say if you made one, you could probably make it pretty basic with like no picture, and you can use your first name, last initial, just to keep it more private. Would you be open to creating something like that just for the sake of finding more jobs? Okay. Yeah. I mean, it just, I know you're looking on Indeed and ZipRecruiter and but if there are some LinkedIn jobs, it can't hurt to just add that into your rotation when you're looking. Um And I'm annoyed at why it's not, this job is not posted on their website is really annoying. Let's see. Arco, this is Chicago. So they must post all of their stuff here. Superintendent, juvenile, temporary, law clerk. I think law clerks have to be like in law school or something. I'm gonna just check. Law school graduates, yeah. Okay. Okay. And then this, hold on. So what I did is I was putting in mailroom clerk. I was actually looking for a job for someone else. And I found a couple that I thought looked good for you. Where did it go? Clerk, messenger, coffee center clerk. No, I don't think that was it. This one. Here we go. Hospitality support. What does that mean? Marketing, packaging, printing. Okay. Monday to Friday, 9 to 6. Providing daily back office services for clients and teams. Copy and mail services in physical and digital environments. It's needed. Okay. Job duties. More. $20 to $22 an hour. I don't know. What do you think of this? Okay. So like, remember I showed you on Indeed, like I always go by like the past week. I always like to look at jobs that are posted within 1 week. Sometimes I do 24 hours. So like when I did a search for you, I did like admin posted in the past week. And then I might do like under 10 applicants, see what's there. Oh, well, I gotta make it Chicago. Okay, like this is how I catch them right away. Like this one's only 3 minutes old. This one at a bank, office management specialist. Computer's being really slow. Okay, about the job. Why join this team? Okay, what you'll do? Maintain switchboard reception area. Jesus. Hang on, I might have to reload this page. Conference rooms and cafeterias on a daily basis at firm headquarters. Answer client and general calls and questions at reception desk. Register visitors with building security. Greet visitors. Assist employees with reserving conference rooms and conference room lines. Respond to general office management. I mean, this looks like pretty basic office work. Here's the qualifications, which You definitely have, and then some. Do you know where Wintrust is? It's right in the loop. Yeah, it's a pretty large. They have a pretty large building downtown. I walk past it when I go to when I walk to work, when I leave when I get off the train. So I know it's off the blue line, which would work for you. 42 to 52. That's kind of on the low end, which isn't so bad because that means maybe less people applied. So I'm going to send you that one. Office service coordinator. This one could be interesting. Maintaining the daily operations of coffee services and kitchen supplies. Wow. So it's basically like you're running a coffee station. I don't think this is gonna be good for you, but I'm gonna send this one to somebody else if you don't mind. I'm just gonna get the link. Uh, oops, sorry. I have the guy's name. All right. Where was I? That is an interesting job for someone, but I think you would be bored to death doing that. Admin assistant, City of Chicago. Have you ever, do you know anyone who works at the city? I don't either. And I have researched how to get a job at the city. It seems to be very difficult. I don't really know why it's so hard, but you could definitely do this job. Oh my gosh. Right. Yeah. And you know, those library positions are really hard to get with the city. Like, like I have a friend who she went to like grad school for library and she couldn't even get that job. She had to get a job in Skokie. It's ridiculous. So it might not be, worth our effort to apply to the city of Chicago, but at least they have their own website. You don't have to go do it through Indeed. But if you got in there, girl, like that would be sweet because you would have a freaking pension. You know what I mean? I mean, when you went for college for your degree, what were you thinking about doing when you got out? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like research at one of the universities even. Yeah. Wow. I kind of I understand. I was looking for a job out of college as a researcher too. It was really hard. I could never find one. And I did like a like like this one, like associate research administrator. I wonder what I know this is cardiology, but I'm curious what's the research part? Let's see. This is all like foreign language to me. Minimum qualifications. 4-year course of study, 1 year of financial administrative support. So you'd think like you would be qualified for this job. Okay. Provides administrative assistance and routine problem solving. It's part of. I'm just thinking if you wanted to go back into research, probably university would be maybe the way to go. Let's see. New brown bag. Interested in becoming an RA, research assistant. I wonder when these sessions are so we could actually. It's weird that they. I know, like, I don't understand this. It's like, I think they messed up when they posted this job because these bullet points don't make any sense. Single principal investigator. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. But what if we did like search associate maybe? And I'll get rid of that under 10 applicants. Let's just see research associate, what pops up. Research assistant. Did you apply maybe these kind of things? Maybe like at universities, research assistant positions? Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. And of course, I think this current presidential administration has cut fundings to all of these, those areas naturally. So they've been hurt, Um, this is like with mice. Yeah, this is more like biochem or something, but what's this? This is biological, public health research analyst. Like something like this, I feel like you could do. Let's see what the analyst part is. Research analyst. I'm not saying necessarily public health research, but if it was poli-sci or if it was criminal justice or psychology, maybe. Okay, so public health research analyst. This includes retrieval of all patient, client, and participant data from clinical and yeah, like this. You're just pulling people's data from research databases. Also responsible for developing and implementing regular data quality and assurance checks. Position will assist in the development of abstracts, posters, and presentations. Didn't you used to make presentations for someone? That's what I thought. Let's see here. Responsible for all data quality aspects. I feel like you've done QA at your other positions. I know, that's what I'm like trying to get to. I'm like, where are okay. It says in a related field. Yeah. So, but like, if this job exists for someone in public health, then I feel like there could be one that exists. Oh, look. Social sciences, data science, public policy, public health, or similar field. They might want you to have, did you ever use R or SAS or any of these data when you were in school or your other jobs? Okay. Yeah, like a data, they were looking for like a data analyst person, right? Almost. But I just wonder if there's like if you could do like qualitative research, Look, I'm just looking through to see what is this academic Center for Dissemination and Implementation Science. I don't know what that is. Medicine. Yeah, a lot more research analysts for yeah, for the sciences naturally. Junior data scientist. I wonder what this is. Immediate hire, neuro research. This is 2 months ago though. It's a job poster. Shit looks cute. Okay. Role can be based in our Chicago or New York City office. Let's see, who are they? Employs economic theory and quantitative methods grounded. Okay, so this might be complicated. 2 to 3 years of professional experience. So yeah, they want the Python. I know I see Python a lot on these jobs too. So, but I feel like we could find you something in research. We just have to like figure out. I know you need a job like more quickly than us, playing around and trying to figure out uh like a research job for you, but I feel like this is something we should like think about. Um since I feel like I don't know, I like to find people jobs that I feel like they want to do. And I feel like if that was what you were trying to do before, then you might still be interested. Um you said you don't drive, right? Okay. All right. I'm just checking one more. I had another job, but I think it looks like you have to have a driver's license. Okay. So I'm gonna send you these leads that we found today. How have you been doing on your applications on your own and getting stuff like finding jobs and things like that? What has that been like for you lately? Did you follow up with them? Like, did you send them an email saying, "Hey, just checking in, what is there an update?" Oh, okay, right. Yeah, because you're dealing with those recruiting firms. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I wish I had a good fix for you on that, but honestly, I just feel like with the way things are in the world right now, like we just have to, it's a numbers game. Like we just have to put out a lot of applications for you. Um, yeah, because so many of these places, like they don't, it's like they don't have any incentive to reach back out and say, hey, here's an update. They just want to like find the person and move along. It's like they don't really care about anything else. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead. Is it okay if I email you these jobs, or do you want to knock out the applications right now in the meeting? What's the best way for you? Okay, cool. Yeah, you got that one in while we've been talking. All right, cool. Awesome. Okay. So let me send you the rest of these ones that I found. Especially this Wintrust one. It was just posted today. I'm looking at the job description now. Okay. And then, when I'm looking for other people, I always pull stuff aside and I'll send it. I might send you one offs or two offs during the week when I find stuff for you. All right. Oh, I don't even think I showed you this one, but I'm gonna send it to you. It's with Aramark. Have you ever heard of the company Aramark? they do like staffing for usually for kitchens and like hospitals and schools, but they were looking for an admin person. So I'm gonna send you that one too. Do you know what I'm talking about? The company I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah, they do a lot. We work with them a lot for people that just want like a kitchen job or a job in the, a school or hospital. But sometimes I see jobs on there where they have like admin stuff posted. So I send those to people that I like yourself that I know are looking for admin because I feel like a lot of people don't think to go to that company for admin work. Um, okay, and then I want to send you this last one I found. This is a conflicts researcher with looks like you're doing research at a law company what do you law firm to like see if there's any conflicts of interest. So it's like looks like internet research, not necessarily needing to be able to use R or Python or anything complicated. All right, and then let's set up our next time we're gonna meet. Do you feel like we need a full hour, or do you want to just meet for 30 minutes and go over some leads and like kind of just touch base, or do you want to spend the full hour just for like researching, or what do you think works best for you? Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Then I could do so next Tuesday I'm gonna be off. But I'm working Wednesday at could you do 11 on Wednesday, the 5th? All right, cool. All right, I am sending you the invite. Uh, and I am gonna send you these leads as well. And just yeah, stay on top of those places you're interviewing, just don't be afraid to be annoying with them and asking them what's going on. I mean, not too annoying, tread the line, but they at least they owe you at least their respect to tell you if you weren't chosen, you know. All right. All right. Well, then I will see you next week. Of course, you're welcome. Let me know. You can always email me or text me too if like something comes up, you want to prep for an interview or anything like that. Okay. Of course. All right. All right. Bye, Miss Johnson.